Hello everyone. In today's video we'll be taking a break from talking about popular Japanese bands by taking a look at Western artists. Specifically the infamous Argentinian gay Nazi duo Romantica. If you've been a part of the visual kei community for long enough, it's likely you've encountered them at some point, as they are often randomly brought up by people on the internet like, "Hey guys, look at this weird / funny / cringy band, lol, they suck so bad." And while, yeah, sure, they are weird, funny and cringy and they definitely suck, instead of pointing and laughing at them, I would like to present the story of this project as well as the people behind it. Vocalist and lyricist Kei Fox and guitarist / bassist Sada. Without further ado, thank you to Haitani for supporting me on Patreon, and let's get into the video. By the way, whenever there will be a swastika on a picture or something, I will be censoring it with a smiley face. Kei Fox was born on March 5, 1977. He came from the autonomous city of Buenos Aires, the capital of Argentina. His MySpace bio reads as follows: "Since I was a child, I felt attracted by things most of the people hated or didn't understand, self-educated by me and the television, molested and beaten at school for not being part of a society I wasn't interested in. I became a lonely being, dedicated my time on my own interest, which became more day by day. That's how I started to get into things like horror, sci-fi and romance films, or extravagant rock and reading comics, which later I did by myself, creating my own stories and characters. Leaving behind all established things like high school and following what I believed was right, I first took my life by my interest on comics as a comic writer / drawer, and then towards rock, a style in which I felt comfortable with clothes and makeup. This way I made of it my style of life, and listening more seriously the music I already felt attracted as a child, like glam metal, new romantic, dark, punk and heavy metal. I used some of these styles on my look, first in a loneliness way, and then with a few friends. I was going to do it my way, do what I wanted, without care what society opinion was. I felt disgusted by the majority of society. I didn't study music, and without planning it, I started to sing and write songs when I started to use a glam metal look in the year 1996 and named myself Kei Fox. After leaving a heavy metal look I was using, that's when I formed with an old friend my first band called Aphrodita, which combined things like glam metal, dark, new wave and punk. We created 2 songs, Rubia Hermosa and Cara de Angel. After the end of this band, I continued changing my looks. This is all one sentence, by the way. There are commas, but there are no periods. This is all one sentence. After the end of this band, I continued changing my looks, always in the glam metal style. I did other musical projects which didn't reach to nowhere. Always giving the best I had and without studying music to express myself, my ideas and feelings in the purest way. And because I did it all by myself, social opinion was not important. I only cared for what I liked, and if someone felt interested on it, it was fine, and if not, it was also fine. Others' problem, not mine. In 1999, with help of an old friend, I recorded 3 songs as Kei Fox solo. Those songs were the ones which later, in the new millennium, I would make video clips of. Those songs were Sueno Sensual and Action and California. And in the year 2008, the last song of Kei Fox solo project called Y Tu No Me Ves. I can't speak Spanish, by the way.
estoy mirando mi mundo interno, siguiendo el ritmo que danza mi corazón, viendo mi vida que es un sueño, solo deseo un sueño sensual, en un amor sexual, brillando en la oscuridad, abriendo pulsión sexual, en un amor sexual, brillando en la oscuridad, abriendo pulsión sexual. Pañuelos de colores, pintura y rebelión. Action, action, action en California. Action, action en California. Con mi glamour voy a llegar. Action, action, action en California. Action, action en California. Con mi glamour voy a llegar.
Prometió darme su vida, destrozó mi corazón. Es una traición, es un dolor, promesas vacías, pasan siempre. Se va sin sentir amor.
I am not musician, I'm not interested in no one's recognition nor making money with my art. I'm only interested on doing and being what I want. According to Romantica's website, Karen Fox found out about Visual Kei, quote, in the first years of the new millennium, but without knowing much of it, and thanks to his younger fan that knew all about it and had all kind of material, he started to know more and more about it. Sada was born on April 3rd, year unknown. He came from the province of Buenos Aires. Unlike Karen Fox, Sada did not provide much of his backstory on his MySpace page. In fact, he did not give us any details about his life outside his music career. According to the Romantica website, he wasn't involved with any previous musical projects, but he did state that he had discovered music at the age of 14. Visual Kei was the style which inspired him to start, quote, punishing his guitar and to totally appreciate the music and image of a band. Whatever the hell he meant by punishing his guitar. And I'm afraid this is all I can tell you about Sada's backstory. There's unfortunately not much to work with. We will talk about him more later. It's not known how and when did Karen Fox and Sada meet. It was possibly via email, but the band's biography on their website is kinda hard to read. In June 2004, the two of them would form the band Romantica. What's interesting is that the band wasn't built as Visual Kei band, but as a glam visual band. Quote, because of the glam past of Karen Fox and the visual presence of Sada, they decided to name it Glam Visual. Karen and Sada struggled to find anybody else to join their band, so the two of them recorded their first song on their own. The song, titled Yaoi, was released the same year and month as that the project was started. The lyrics of the song read, and this is the official English translation provided by Romantica on their website, between wishes and tears he was my victim, that boy I once was no longer exists, different but equal, I wish you. At school I look at you, a pencil kissing my mouth, something was happening me for you, yaoi. Loneliness was my witness, now I am no longer the same, pleasure is now in me. The pencil was kissing my mouth, something was happening me for you, my wish yaoi.
Soy Karen, cantante de Romántica.
Sada, guitarra.
Este tema es yaoi. Glam visual.
Entre deseos y lágrimas, serás mi víctima. Aquel chico que ya no existe. Distinto pero igual, te deseo vamos. La escuela tenía un lápiz, besaba mi boca, algo me pasaba por vos. Ya hoy, ya hoy, ya hoy, ya hoy, ya hoy.
Speaking of Romantica's website, it was started somewhere around the time of the release of Yaoi. An interesting part of it is the section titled Profile, which includes information about the band's members. They went into so much details about themselves, it's unbelievable. If you manage to scroll through the list of the millions of Karen Fox's favorite bands and music videos, which unsurprisingly includes Malice Miser's Beast of Blood, you can find out that his interests include both Hollow and Flat Earth, Reptile Connection, and Nazi esotericism. And that one of his favorite writers is David Icke. How do you recover from depression? I don't recover, I live depressed. Message to fans: I don't have fans, I don't want to have them, I hate 99% of human race. Die, fuck off. Type of woman disliked, all I met in my life. Sada is also into Hollow Earth and Nazis, not that surprising considering he's the member that's wearing a swastika all the time. Type of woman liked, real doll. Type of woman disliked, real woman. Treasured thing, my body. Who is your rival? Me. By the way, Karen is also interested in H.P. Lovecraft's Necronomicon. And how can you be interested in the Necronomicon that he think it's a real book or something? The band's second single would be Lady Oscar, released in December 2004. Its lyrics are based on an anime of that same name which Karen was a fan of. The song's lyrics read: Being a girl that dressed like this because my father wanted so, I dressed like a boy because of his will. He never gave me love, only rules and a name, Lady Oscar. I dressed like a boy, I lived like a boy, with long gold hair. With time it came to my heart, a boy, a friend, he gave me friendship, I gave him love. Death had to separate us, he died young, with him my love died. Some from me only would stay, a very lonely Lady Oscar. Several months after the release of Lady Oscar, a third member would join the band, a bassist named Dai. There's no info about him anywhere, he just popped out of nowhere. His one and only appearance was in a music video for Lady Oscar because he left shortly after because of, quote, various differences. All of Romantica's songs had music videos, by the way.
Somos Romántica, Karen en voz, Dai en bajo, Sada en guitarra. Esta canción se llama Lady Oscar, Glam visual.
Nunca supo que era mujer, compartimos cosas.
Lady Oscar is Romantica's best known song as it's the one that's most often linked in forum threads. I like to read a comment left by a user VeloVelo over at the Monochrome Heaven forum. I watched the Romantica video and I was floored. Holy shit, this is amazingly awful. What the fuck were they thinking? Nothing in this song is close to being good or anything. It's just plain horrid. Wow, takes some ego to publish something like this along with a music video. All three of them must be totally tone deaf. You don't really need a producer or manager to tell you that a song is crappy if you're capable enough of having a pair of ears and decent hearing ability. Probably in 2004 as well, Romantica participated in an LGBT rights protest in Buenos Aires. Paris, the band's third song, was released in October 2005. Its lyrics, written in collaboration with someone named Shari Shirley, read: I have to study, I am daddy's baby, photologs, rock and roll, it's a contradiction, 15th birthday, I have and I go, into conformist I am, a pack with pins and tajas, fuck off, it won't be in my Paris. In Paris, city of glamour. My life will go on with the path I've chosen. Transvestism and rock and roll, that was my choice. My pills will help to conserve sexual impotence, ideals and values. This is it, in my Paris. You can really see the Malice Miser inspiration in this one.
Tengo que estudiar, soy la nena de papá. Un poco rock and roll, es una contradicción. Y la noticia tengo un gol, en el terrorismo estoy. Mochila, pintacha, para. Postura, en mi París.
París, la ciudad de la primera París, la ciudad de la primera París.
In November 2005, Romantica released their debut EP titled Glam Magedon. It consisted of their 3 previously released songs as well as 2 bonus tracks. The first one being a cover of Presente, a song by the Argentinian rock band Vox Dei, and the second being, quote, a minimalist song made by Kei Fox named Depression. It also included a CD of their 3 music videos. The design of the EP's cover was done by their friend Seal. As of today, the EP holds a Rate Your Music score of 1.12 out of 5 based on 5 ratings. The 4 comments read, quote, a dead bunny, the word of hungry ghost, meh, and okay, huh? January 2006 saw the release of Romantica's cover of Cara de Angel of Kei Fox's previous band Aphrodita. That same month they would release their last single, Ex Novia. The song's lyrics read, in a stupid state I don't know who I am anymore. That's why I look at your face, so very in love I am. I buy all your words and lies too, my heart explodes because of so much stupidity. I don't have a girlfriend, I don't have a girlfriend, I don't have a girlfriend, and I don't even want to have. I carry some nice horns, my pocket is empty. Love no longer exists, only exists your evil. I don't have a girlfriend, and I don't even want to have.
En estado de idiotez, ya no sé quién soy, por eso miro tu cara, enamorado estoy, compro todas tus palabras, y me digas también, mi corazón estalla de tanta idiotez. No tengo novia, no tengo novia, no tengo novia, ni la quiero tener.
According to Romantica's website, after the release of Cara de Angel, they were contacted by a Japanese producer of individual K events. They were invited to come to Japan to participate in one of those events, but they had to refuse because of, quote, no money on both sides for the trip. However, the producer said that he will promote Romantica in Japan. Honestly, I feel like they were just getting trolled. On July 3rd, 2006, Romantica had an interview on an Argentinian radio show Temporada de Koalas on the station FM La Tribu, and they even had 3 of their songs played on the air. Unfortunately, the recording of the interview has not been archived, but there is a short video of Romantica with the radio host.
Karen, cantante de Romántica.
Sada en guitarra.
Acá estamos con Fabián, que le agradecemos todo. Rock and roll.
Glam.
Glam.
It's hard to pinpoint when exactly did Romantica disband. Their last creative venture was recording a music video for Cara de Angel in January 2007, and according to their MySpace, they disbanded at the beginning of that year. However, the last activity on their YouTube channel was on June 5, 2008, when they uploaded a re-edited version of Lady Oscar. Following the disbandment, in October 2008, Sada released 2 songs to start his solo career. These were titled Más de lo mismo and Deception. In his MySpace biography he wrote, "The reason why I decided to make all by myself is because in my country, Argentina, it's extremely hard to find serious people who likes this music style and may want to make something on their own, without falling in the typical and empty tendency of doing covers and having an image quite disastrous. Besides, because of my personality and being part of Romantica, I find myself to be out of tuning with the fandom from the latitude. And I must confess that I feel quite fine to be it." Sada would release a few more songs and cease activities in February 2012. Not much is known about what Karen and Sada are up to these days. According to YouTube user Nehmebachagoni, who uploaded the 3 singles from Kei Fox's solo career, at some point Karen removed his YouTube channel along with the music videos to these songs. And last they heard about Karen, he was doing glam and LGBT-centered radio appearances. The memory of Romantica lives on, with many visual Kei fans remembering the band and having a laugh at their absolute abominations of songs.
Have you heard of the Argentinian visual Kei band from the 90s, Romantica? They're gay neo-Nazis, and I could pull up the link for their sites and videos if need be. Alright, that might be pretty interesting. There's just like, there's so many things going on in this music. Oh. Oh, there a little tender part in there. Yeah, this is like, it is so bad. I almost appreciate The timing is just so off on everything. Everything is out of time with the drums. Lip syncing is out of time with the actual track. Holy shit. Their videos all look like karaoke. Have you ever been to those karaoke places where that just has a video playing? Oh my goodness. You know, back on MySpace days too. She got a swastika on. Interest, Hollow. Oh, this is a conspiracy guy too. Interest, Hollow Earth, Reptile Connection, Flat Earth. He's of course, the Argentinian gay Nazi visual K-band is also a flat earther.
A Tumblr blog at Fuck Yeah Romantica is dedicated to sharing any findings about the band and its members. They've also archived the fanarts that Romantica had received from their fans, and they look really cool. And with that, this video had come to an end. I initially wanted this video to be a look into multiple disaster bands of this type, but going down the Romantica rabbit hole led me to so many interesting little details. I just felt like it would be better to make a whole video about them. I've always seen them being mentioned simply as those cringy Argentinian gay Nazis, but while looking into them I started feeling bad for them. Sure, they committed the crime of posting cringe on the internet, but their backstories are pretty sad and I wonder what they're up to these days. Wherever they are, I hope they are doing fine and that they grew out of being so edgy and also grew out of being fucking Nazis. I'm gonna do something I think I've done only once in the past, and that will be asking you all to please like or dislike the video and subscribe while you're at it, and comment if you enjoyed it or found it interesting, because if it will get a positive reception I would like to make a few more videos of this type looking into different bands. Also, please comment if any bizarre band like this comes to your mind. I will gladly take your suggestions for potential future episodes of this series. I know about Maria Cross, and that is such an insane rabbit hole. If I do make this into a series, I will definitely talk about Maria Cross. Anyway, that will be it for today. Thank you to Haitani for being my Patreon. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.
Pueda volar, debo saber que es verdad, que en algún lado está todo el amor que tú me das, me ayudará. Al amanecer, mi más que sepa, misteriosa mujer, hermosa y sensual, dame un lugar en este mundo tibio, casi real. Deberé buscar una señal en este mundo lindo que pueda volar. tú me das me ayudará. Para vos, que estás cantando ahora, es para vos. Siento un calor de toda tu piel en mi cuerpo otra vez. Estrella fugaz, el cielo de mi ser, misteriosa mujer, con tu amor sensual, cuando me das, hasta mis sueños sean una verdad. Dame tu alma hoy, hazme un ritual.
Parecen parejas.
¿Te mostró que te mostró foto? ¿Te mostró alguna foto?
¿Cómo una foto? Claro, me acaba de decir que Kenny parece que quedó por el programa.
¿Quedó?
¿Estás filmando?
Sí, te quedo dormido.
Somos Murasaki.
Yo soy puto, ¿no?
Y estamos acá en...
Reunidos.
Andy, ¿cómo era? ¿Cómo era? Andy, ¿cómo?
Unisop.
Ulesov. Y bueno,
Unesov.
Ulesov. Y bueno, somos de la tribu de Lodar.
Nuestra tribu se denomina payasos. Ese es nuestro lema, nuestro origen, nuestro elemento.
Claro. Un saludo a Piñón Fijo. Es un grande
Y se banca el loco.
que se lo banca,
Se banca el loco.
se lo banca. El cross de los Sims.
Gaby fue Miliki. Perdón, emoción.